Every cat owner has witnessed that familiar sight. A curious feline pausing at the entrance to a narrow gap, nose quivering, whiskers splayed forward, assessing the unknown. Before leaping or squeezing through, the cat stretches its head, measuring, calculating. To the casual observer, it may appear whimsical, almost magical, how a cat always seems to know if an opening is just too tight or exactly right. But at the heart of this behavior is a remarkable set of tools, a cat's whiskers. Whiskers, known scientifically as vibrissae, are far more than just decorative facial features. These long, stiff hairs are deeply embedded in the cat's skin and connected to an intricate system of nerves and muscles. Each whisker is rooted in a follicle that is filled with blood vessels and nerve endings, transforming them into extraordinary sensory devices. Unlike regular hairs, a whisker is highly attuned to the slightest touch or shift in the surrounding air, making them an essential part of a cat's toolset for navigating the world. One of the most fascinating uses of whiskers is spatial judgment, especially when cats explore unfamiliar or potentially narrow spaces. Evolution has perfectly paired the width of a cat's body, especially at the shoulders, with the span of its whiskers. Typically, the whiskers extend roughly as wide as the core of the cat's body. When approaching a gap, the cat moves its head and whiskers forward. If its whiskers brush against both sides of an opening, it's a tactile warning. This space may be too tight to squeeze through safely. Conversely, if the whiskers float freely without bending or touching the sides, the cat registers the opening as safe for passage. But the whiskers' abilities don't stop at simply measuring width. Because they're so sensitive to vibrations, cats can detect changes in air currents as they flow through small spaces. For example, if an opening is overly constricted, the way air channels through it alters slightly, and whiskers can pick up on these subtle differences. Even in total darkness, a cat can feel its way forward with astonishing accuracy, moving whiskers side to side like antennae, brushing them along surfaces to sense barriers, and make split-second decisions about where to step next. While most people associate whiskers with the area just above a cat's mouth, they're actually found in several places. Above the eyes, on the cheeks, the chin, and even on the back of the forelegs. Each set serves a slightly different function. The prominent cheek whiskers, called mystacial whiskers, are the primary tools for gauging gaps. The ones above the eyes offer another level of protection, serving as early warning sensors for branches or other objects near the cat's face. Even the short whiskers on a cat's legs play a role, helping the cat gauge prey position or terrain as it moves forward. This system is elegant in its simplicity and profoundly effective. It's one of the reasons cats are such accomplished explorers, able to navigate cluttered houses or dense underbrush with confidence and grace. For the domestic cat living among human furnishings, whiskers become tools for investigating new spaces, from cardboard boxes to tight corners behind furniture. Out in the wild, they're crucial for survival. A cat that misjudges a gap and becomes stuck, especially if it's escaping from a threat, could be placed in serious danger. The whisker's connection to the nervous system is so acute that when a cat's whisker comes into contact with something, the message relayed to its brain is immediate and intense. This is why cats are famously sensitive about having their whiskers touched or bent out of shape. Over time, excessive touching can lead to something specialists call whisker fatigue, where too much stimulation makes the cat stressed or irritable. For this reason, experts recommend using food and water bowls that are wide enough so whiskers don't regularly brush against the sides, helping cats avoid sensory overload. Every element of the cat's behavior around tight spaces is influenced by the information provided by its whiskers. Take the classic scenario of a cat confronting a doorway left slightly ajar, wondering if it can slip through. Before making a move, the cat will approach, whiskers forward, sometimes even pausing to poke a paw through, or more curiously, shifting sideways to get a better read of the opening. All the while, the brain is processing a constant influx of data. The placement of the whiskers, the feeling of the surfaces, and the subtle flow of air. Remarkably, the width of a cat's whiskers grows to fit the size of its body. Should a cat gain weight and become a little rounder, The whiskers may also thicken or grow longer as the old ones shed and are replaced. This biological adaptation underscores the whisker's crucial role in preventing cats from becoming trapped. It's nature's way of updating the measuring tape as the rest of the body changes over time. When kittens are born and begin exploring, their sense of sight is not yet fully developed, but their whiskers are already highly functional. Tiny and brave, they rely on these tactile horns to learn about the world before their eyes can offer clear guidance. This early reliance emphasizes how foundational whiskers are, not just for judging spaces, but for growing up as a cat. For humans, imposing our own logic about what a cat can or cannot fit through can sometimes miss the point. We may think a cat is being stubborn or silly in its careful assessment of a gap. But what we witness is a finely tuned decision-making process. Occasionally, a cat may misjudge. Perhaps its body has changed, and the whisker measurement is out of date. But more often than not, cats glide through spaces with practiced assurance, a testament to the power of their vibrissae. In conclusion, the next time you watch a cat contemplating a new space, head bobbing, whiskers twitching, remember that you're witnessing biology and behavior, art and science, all rolled into one. Those delicate hairs hold the secret to a cat's boldness and safety. Whether stalking across a garden or threading between chair legs, the cat trusts its whiskers, and so should we. Their world is mapped, measured, and navigated not by sight alone, but by the silent, whiskered wisdom nature has given them.